All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DES race here tonight at New Hampshire. Tonight will be 150 laps with stage breaks at 20 and 70. That is 20 and 70. A few things to note for tonight is the only black flags that will be cleared are passing under yellow due to wrecked cars and wrecking into the pits. We will not clear black flags for speeding through the pits or unsafe pit entry or exit. During restarts, try to keep up and keep the pack tightened up. Laying back to jump the restart will result in a penalty. When taking the green flag, you must maintain your line until you cross the start-finish line. After a yellow flag is thrown and you have safely made it through the wreckage, catch up to the pace car immediately to prevent delaying others from entering pits. This is a short track, so getting into the pits quickly is imperative. When cycling through pit stops, please state over the radio what your intentions are to allow other drivers the time to move around you. Good luck, everybody, and enjoy this short track race tonight.
Just short track racing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, and fans, to a wonderful night tonight here with the Premier Truck Series with DESI Racing. Tonight we have 150 laps here at New Hampshire. It's known as the Magic Mile. It's a short track. It's an exciting track. I am Christian Clark up here in the booth. Joining me is Jamie Howell and Ryan Godfrey. And as always, our producer, Damon O'Brien. It's going to be an exciting race. I love short track racing. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a pretty fun packed race here. We're going to go ahead and get ready for the starting lineup. Jamie, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, as we get everyone gridded up, we will start it here with row 1 on the pole. John W. Crosby in the 73. Outside him, Todd Perrant, Perrant in the 69. Row number 2's got Max Dinda and Mark Holloway. Row number 3 finds Brandon Hinton and Brian Sousa. Row 4 has Craig Knoll and Jonathan Geist. And apparently some did not qualify.
Yeah, it looks like the only ones that we are missing out there are the 3 of Sean Dion and the 40 of Ben Kuhn. Pretty small field tonight, which is going to kind of help with this short track racing. You know, we had a whole field out here, 30 people. There's going to be a lot more cautions. Hopefully these guys can keep it cleaner. This is week 2 of the playoffs, so this does mean something to a lot of these drivers here. I know that there's going to be a lot of guys fighting tooth and nail. You got John Crosby. He's in the playoffs. He's sitting in the pole position. Todd Perrant, he's currently in the playoffs sitting on his outside. And Todd's one of those ones that is sneaky on the short tracks. You got to watch him because he finds speed out here. Going to be doing an extra lap out here just to let these guys make sure that they're in their right spot, warm up some tires. We will be going to 1 to go this time by. Ryan, are you with us here?
I am with you.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us in the booth tonight. What are your predictions here? What do you think we're going to see throughout the race and coming up to the checkered flag?
In my very humble and unbiased opinion, I think John Crosby is going to come away with this race. Obviously, starting pole makes it a lot easier, but John is an unstoppable force when it comes to short tracks or any track in general, so I think he's got this one in the bag tonight. But Max is right there behind him, and Max is also very, very sneaky and very, very good. So I'm going to stick with John, though.
Yeah, Jamie, you got any bold predictions?
Well, don't put it past Sousa coming out of this one. I'm just going to throw a name out there because I haven't seen any practice. Being up front, you ain't got nothing to push you. So you may make a mistake. Anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Throwing the 60 out there, Brian Sousa. I mean, he is a very consistent driver. As long as he can stay clean, stay consistent, he would have a good chance out here. As the green flag's in the air, here we go. New Hampshire, 150 laps. John Crosby getting a good lead here. The 69 kind of getting a bad jump. The 48 able to go ahead and poke his nose up underneath him going into turn 1, and he is going to take that position from him. Now sitting at P3, about to lose another position to the 56 of Mark Holloway.
His entry into 1 was kind of high. Got up in the marbles and lost it.
I wasn't able to run enough practice laps here, so I'm not really sure how tire wear is going to be, but I felt that the lower you were, the flatter the track was. So maybe staying in the middle of the track there where it's fresher asphalt and a little bit more banking might be the place to be to try and conserve on some of your tires.
Yeah, help you rotate through the corner a lot better, like they're doing now.
I did find that, you know, kind of doing a diamond pattern on all these turns, especially turn 1 and 2, did seem to help out. It was a little more comfortable there and could get more speed coming off the turn, because if you started to wash up a little bit, it's easy to get tight here, but on throttle too early, and it's really easy to get loose on corner exit.
Yeah, you see everybody kind of just rolling that middle to help it rotate in the corner. I realized get too low, you're gonna stay tight. Get too high, you get a little loose off. Still learning these truck paint schemes and numbers.
We see Ben Kuhn here in the 40. He's trying to make a move going on to the inside of Brandon Hinton. That low line, you really have to get on the brakes a little bit earlier, so that way you can ensure yourself not washing out. If you can keep the momentum coming out of the corner there, though, I mean, it's would really be beneficial. You see he's getting ahead of him in the middle of the turn, but once they come onto the backstretch right here, the five scrubs the wall. John Crosby is taking off with this too. I mean, he's got himself
7/10 a second lead.
Yeah, got himself a comfortable lead.
Got a long way to go. It's a lot of riding. Oh,
he gets loose there.
I wonder if he was mirror driving, seeing where Max was.
Might just be getting a little too excited there. Got on throttle a little too early. But yeah, I mean, it only lost 2/10, but you continue to do that, you're going to scrub those back tires off too much, and you're going to allow those guys behind you to catch up.
Yeah, burn that right rear up way too soon. Ride with Max, trying to run the Crosby band down. He's gonna get tight and loose off at the same time. Couldn't get back to the throttle when he did. He got loose, and if it didn't, he was tight.
Look, and here we got a pretty good three-way battle here. 69 Todd Brant. He's going to dive it down into the bottom. 56 Mark Holloway gave him a little bit of room there, allowed him to do that. He secures that pass, but it's not over for the 56. He's now got to battle with the 40. The 40 is going to have to try and do something and get up underneath him and try and make that pass too. But it looks like the 56 might be going the wrong way here. You can definitely tell 10 laps in, you got your two guys up front that are, not really fighting it with anybody. They're staying consistent. They got some really fast speed. You got this mid-pack here who's, they're going to be kind of slowing each other down, but they're also going to be really pushing it to try and catch up to those front guys. As you see the 40 right there, he's trying to make a pass on the 56. Let's see if he can get it done here in turn 1 and 2.
I'm wondering how much that wall slap on Hinton damaged or hurt his truck on the toe on the right front. He seemed like he fell back and had to regain his bearings, and now he's starting to come back, or at least make a run.
Yeah, there he goes. Maybe a 2-for-1 special in one lap. He took the 56 on turn 4, cutting low on the bottom of the 40. Oh.
Yeah, that top side's going to roll it. You'll keep your momentum up.
This three-way battle right here is really giving Todd Perron an opportunity to separate. And I mean, he's got almost a second gap on him now.
Gets a little loose. There's my pick along with Geist and Noel battling out, making their way downtown.
Yeah, I was talking earlier about the type of drivers and the type of racing that they are currently doing with the fast guys up front. You got these hungry guys in the middle. These guys in the back here, the 60, 32, and 63, those are your patient guys. They know that there's 150 laps total. We are currently lap 14. There's still a lot of racing to go. They can push it if they wanted to, but they realize that right now there's really no reason. I mean, they're comfortable where they're at. They're gonna try and save, conserve. I know that the 60 is really good. Brian, so
got one in the wall.
32 into the wall, and
Got one that's got Noel spinning off of 2 on the backstretch.
That is gonna bring the caution out there. I'll go back and look at the 63. What happened with him?
He's riding that seam right there, that right side. I wonder if he gets some more of the seam when he comes up. Oh no, he just stayed in the throttle too much.
Yeah, it looks like he cranked the wheel to the left a little bit harder than normal, trying to stay out of the wall, and then, like you said, staying in the throttle. You know, it caused him to get loose with both those factors. But we'll go to a quick commercial break here as we get lined back up, and we'll be right back here in New Hampshire with DES Premier Series Truck Racing.
Try to make friends.
Want a Dorito?
Hey everyone! The new containing out Doritos!
Doritos?
You make friends.
And there's your beautiful baby.
Any day now.
Really? You're eating Doritos? He's eating Doritos on my ultrasound. Do you see what I have to do?
I know.
Give me that.
Okay, Jerry, once again, everyone's Doritos have mysteriously disappeared from the break room. Now, I realize this is a workplace, and I don't want to sound like I'm accusing you.
How dare you?
Okay.
That hurts, Steve. That hurts right here. And you know what? I don't have time to sit here and play detective. Some of us have work to do. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Outrageous.
Welcome back, everybody. 17 laps down, about to start 18 as this pace car is about to go down pit road. We're about to go green here. We will be having a 2-lap shootout. You think anything crazy is going to happen here?
Yeah, cautions breed cautions. I mean, everybody still knows we got 130 laps, so it's still a long way to go. It's a lot of riding. Throw Miss Daisy in the back and grab a cup of tea.
Yeah, it's one of those catch-22s. Do you want to sit there and realize that there's a lot of racing left to do, or do you want to try and maximize your stage points because you know that the playoffs are on the line?
Right. Strategy.
Got the 56 Mark Holloway, started in P3, I believe. He is now pushed back to P5 here. Ben Kuhn, he's trying to make a move on Todd Perron, but he's just not allowing him any room there.
Trying to straddle that seam.
Yeah, he's riding his line perfectly, and I don't think Kuhn's going to have enough time to try and figure out what he wants to do.
We are fastly approaching stage 1. Oh, caution is out.
That is going to be your stage
That
break
is.
here. The beginning of lap 20. So it looks like we're going to have John Crosby, Max Dinda, Todd Perrant, Ben Kuhn, and Mark Holloway going to be your top 5 coming into our first stage. While these guys get lined up, probably going to go into the pits, maybe get some fuel. I don't know how their tires are feeling, but we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back here with the action.
Recent studies have revealed that microplastics are being found in human testicles, raising concerns.
You can never
about the
trust these
potential impact
studies.
on male reproductive health.
Who's hungry?
That's it. Keep going.
Well, you're so lucky he's naturally buoyant and you don't have to watch him.
Is it Bob?
No, he doesn't need sunscreen or anything. He just gets softer as he warms up.
Bob, you're leaking.
Bob can't play. If he gets hit, he'll dent.
Don't let plastic end up in landfills. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
What the hell was that?
That's the new commercial for plastic. We think if we humanize plastic, people won't think it's so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I just felt bad for it.
Marketing approved that?
No, we fired marketing.
I feel like it's missing action.
Yeah, maybe there could be like a chase or a shootout.
Explosions.
Maybe the Matrix thing.
Maybe his plastic gets stronger as he gets older.
Maybe he gets revenge, to the people that were mean to him.
He's got a gun!
Who?
Bob from marketing!
Cover me, I'll get to the side. I can't believe this is happening. Here they come.
Get down, get down!
It's Bob from marketing.
Get down! Watch out!
You're back. Green, green, green. Oh, Max Dinah's got the lead here, fresh off pit road. Crosby's going to decide to maybe ride a little bit and let Max lead. Kuhn trying to make a move on the outside of Perron. Oh, Crosby trying to make a move on the inside of Dunda here.
Looked like Todd threw it in that turn, knew that Ben was going to be putting the pressure on him, and he dove in there hard and was able to keep that momentum. So good on him. Them fresh tires really coming in.
Got a battle for the lead now. Crosby's trying to make a move under Dunda. Max got to run off. Oh, to make a little contact. Crosby prevails. Doesn't quite fully clear. Now he's clear. I wonder if Max will change his line and run a little bit lower, follow John around, see if that'll help him. I say that he run twice as low. Rolling the apron. He actually rolled the apron pretty good there.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be a strategy, something that nobody's tried yet. Hitting that apron might be able to keep a bunch of momentum down there and see if it works out for him.
Top three gonna start pulling away here in a second if they ain't careful.
During that quick pit cycle break, I did go down and talk to the driver of the number 5 car, Brandon Hinton. He did hit the wall there early in this race, and he did lose a couple positions from it. I went and talked to him. He said that he had no damage, just a couple scratches on the side of his car, but was able to get into pits, get some fresh tires, and said that he's ready to get back out there. So just be expecting to watch him. He's going to show some real patience here. I feel like he could have passed the 56 at any moment, but he's just not trying to push the issue and make anything happen. Oh, there we go. Todd Brandt making a move on the 48.
He's putting a lot of heat on Max. Max has been kind of eating up his rears, trying to keep Todd behind him coming off. He's already lost it, or about lost it a few times as we speak.
Yeah, right now, lap 27 going to lap 28. John Crosby's got a 1.1 second lead on Max. I think that if these two continue to battle like this, it's not going to be long before we see that gap dramatically or drastically rather increase.
You know, if I was John and I see that they're battling, I would honestly feel no need to extend my lead, because then I don't have to use my equipment up. It'll last me longer while they're fighting and tearing their stuff up. And then at the end of the run, then I can really yank them.
Looking at the YouTube chat here, we have a great racer and even better announcer, Jeff Dinda, in the chat. He says bottle baby. Not sure what he's referring to, but I'm sure somebody out there will get it. Bottle baby.
Holloway and Kuhn fighting.
Ooh, 56 Mark Holloway. He blinked there for just a second in the middle of the turn. You know, you hate seeing that as a driver. You're in the middle of the turn. You're trying to stay as close to them as you can without making contact, and then they disappear. And your options are either lift or stay where you're at. And sometimes staying in the throttle where you're at is not the right answer. But really, I mean, it's a win-lose situation there.
It's even more freakier on the other end of that spectrum of the person who everybody blinks out, and you're kind of in a oh hell, what do I do moment.
Last night during the Gen 4 Atlanta race, we run the Gen 4 leagues 9 p.m. Eastern for those of you that would like to come watch and even hop in next season and run. I blinked. It's the first time I've done that in a really long time. I don't know if it's because of the winter storm coming through, but everybody on track was there, then they weren't there, and then when they came back, we were under caution. So I missed the whole excitement. But yeah, I came back at the wrong moment while people were wrecking, and it was just wild.
And the whole time you just don't even really know what to do. Pull to the side, continue doing what I'm doing, stop.
Yeah, especially super speedway like that. You blink out and you don't know when you're going to come back. So you don't know if you want to go low to try and get out of everybody's way. You don't want to lift, because if you lift and you come back and you're inside somebody else's car, it's going to cause mayhem. But it's just, yeah, it is scary when it's you that's blinking.
Heads Carolina, tails California.
These drivers now starting to get spread out. I gotta say, Todd Brandt has not let up on Max Dinda at all. I mean, you look right there, there's, what is that, 10 car lengths in between them, but that's not that much of a gap. Look how much Todd Brandt's able to close that gap coming into the turns.
And then Max pulls off. I'll have to close it down to 2/10. I wonder if he can make Max work a little harder, get loose off. Might need to run that bottom again. It helped him the last time by.
Yeah, I gotta agree. He ran the bottom coming through 3 and 4 that last time and was able to close that big gap putting only one car length in between them.
Oh, I think you
There
caught
you
it.
go.
Max is burning his tires up a little bit. Oh, he got a little loose off. He's gonna have to make his move in 3 and 4 if he's gonna want it to work. Max is better in 1 and 2. Todd's better in 3 and 4, especially if he's about a half a lane lower. I'm gonna push up and make Max work it. Oh, got tight.
Yeah, getting tight like that and putting that much of a gap in there, I mean, that's really not going to be an issue here for the 69. I mean, that 3 and 4 there, he's just able to gain so much on him.
Max went down in the bottom of 3 and 4 and took his line. Oh, as he starts to go under him, not enough drive off.
Got Ben Kuhn. He is fighting for dear life right here with the 5 above him. They've been going door to door here for the last couple laps. We'll just have to stay here and see what's going to happen. Ben is able to get a good run coming off of turn 4 there and get up in front of the 5. The 5 has to check up. Showing some real patience there. I mean, he could have cut it down and kept that momentum, but he knew that if he got onto that inside, there's going to be a slimmer chance of him passing with the way that Ben likes to be down there close to the bottom too. But
it's starting to look like the bottom is the line, like at least in and halfway, 3/4 off the high line is going to prevail, but they're rolling the bottom really, really good. As Hinton goes under Holloway. They could get it to stick coming out, though right now it seems like the bottom, in my opinion, may be the way to go. Help save your tires. Diamond the corners.
yeah, I'm not sure if there was an incident that we didn't catch or what it was, but Craig Nolan, the 63, and the 32 of Jonathan Geist, they have parked their cars in pits and are no longer going to be coming out for the evening. So we are down to 7 drivers on track with... We're going to be looking at a replay here, see if we see what happened.
Oh. Geist just gets loose. When she snaps, she's going.
Yeah, and he wrecked off the racing surface right down there onto the apron. That is why the caution didn't come out. But yeah, he went head first into that. Probably blew his engine, had to get towed, and 69 sticking his nose in there. He knew he wasn't going to be able to make that pass happen or have anything happen. I think he's just trying to make the 48 take his eyes out of that windshield and glue him to that mirror.
Crosby's just loving this. He's pulled out to a whole 5-second lead now. I wonder what their fuel run's going to look like. They're 20 laps into it now. Right front's getting worn. Right rear's getting hot. Max in the wall just a little. Yeah, they gotta slow down way more. That corner entry speed. That right front is screaming bloody murder. Oh, he's making a move on Dinda here. He gonna have to drive off. Oh, not quite. He had to check up so he didn't get into Denda going into 3. He's gonna try it again.
See, and that's why a driver like Todd Perron is in the Premier Series. There's some drivers out there who wouldn't have checked up that hard and would have made contact with that driver in front, but he knew that he sent it in there and had to get on the brakes a little bit harder than normal, and instead of trying to really force that pass there, he decided, you know what, I'll just back off and we'll start over from the beginning.
Crosby stretches his lead out to 6.3 seconds. 6.2.
Yeah, I got to say that these guys battling each other is really affecting them in multiple ways. I'm looking at the lap times here. John Crosby, since he came out from that stage break, his first lap was a 30.4. His last lap was a 31.1. So he's really losing less than a second per lap. But you come back to these guys in second and third. Max's first lap coming out of the stage break was a 30.6, and his last lap was a 30.1. So from all that battling and all that tire scrubbing and that pressure from the 69, he's losing over a second per lap.
And at this track, that's insane. That's a lot of time. I think if Todd can get by Max, he'd run away from him a little bit, but he needs to be under him at least a bumper halfway down the front or back to be able to make it stick going in.
I think the issue here now is, though, that that right front is just getting wore out to the point to where he's not able to carry that much speed through the turns. I mean, you see, he comes down, he's looking good, and then he ends up getting pushed up in the middle of the turn just because he doesn't have the grip on those front tires as he did in the beginning.
At this point, I'd be like bouncing the brake, almost like an ABS brake, since I have no tire to stop me anymore. Todd can get a good run in on them on 1 and 2. Max just has more bite off. Almost about equal in 3 and 4 right now. That high entry is helping Max keep himself in front of Todd. If he was a little bit lower, Todd would be able to put a little Earnhardt bumper to him.
Yeah, he really excels at 3 and 4. He just all that momentum and hard work, and just that closing the gap that he does in 3 and 4 is kind of for naught when he goes into 1 and 2, because Max is better in 1 and 2.
Todd's in the wall up at 2. Yeah, at this point, hell, they both done burned their stuff up just trying to fight each other. None are just trying to hold on. They're 34, going 30 laps into this run. Maybe seeing green flag pit stops anytime now as Todd's on the wall again. Not hard, not enough to damage or cause any issues, just enough for us to notice it and say, hey, Todd's on the wall again.
Yeah, I'm just going to scrub off a 10th off of his lap time and get an unwanted shout out on the broadcast.
Oh, he's scrubbing the sheet metal on the right side just a little bit. He's trying to make it lighter and thinner.
Yeah, I did hear before the beginning of the race here, though, that the officials here at New Hampshire Speedway did make him an honorary safer barrier tester. It is his job throughout the race to make sure that that safer barrier will do its job. So good on him. He'll probably get a pay raise by the end of the race.
No, I can confirm right now there's no pay raise. I've been doing it all season. They haven't paid me anything. So.
Yeah, but that's because Todd looks good when he's doing it. That's the difference.
Now Max is pulled away from Todd. I think Todd really ate his right rear up. He has no drive off the corners anymore.
Yeah, I think everybody on track right now is kind of just at a stalemate. I don't really see anybody going to be making any passes as John Crosby is probably blaring his favorite artist, Katy Perry, up there just cruising. You know, them California girls. That's what they do.
Got Katy Perry and Taylor Swift on standby. Rotating them in between shifts.
Yeah, you know, he's got his playlist that he likes, and I mean, it seems to be helping him out here, keeping him focused.
He's in the wall now a little bit.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt him.
Everybody's getting a little bit of wall love tonight.
Yeah, I think at this point, even Crosby's tires are probably worn out a lot. And I don't know how long they're going to go. They're 38 laps since their last pit stop. I don't know how far they can push this before they really want to go in a pit.
I know if I'm in the back 2, 3, 4, I probably might push the issue and pit early, make someone make a move. They're not any laps down, so might be their only shot.
Watching the battle between second and third place there for a long time. Now we see that the 69 is over a second back from Max Dinda. So I think all that battling really did scrub both of their tires really bad. And then here we have his teammate, the 5 car of Brandon Hinton, was just back there hanging out, maybe conserving a little bit, and he's catching him. We do got 9 laps to go before our second and final stage break at lap 70. Once we cross that start-finish line on lap 69, starting lap 70 is when that caution will come out. These guys go down, get some tires, get reset. I mean, do you think we're going to see these guys pushing it harder, being more aggressive? Or do you think now they realize, hey, I might need to be a little more conservative with my material here and save it for the end?
If you're in the back, you're going to have to push to give yourself at least some shot. But for the most part, they all know now, though they've gone this green flag stint, what they can do for how long. So, that being said, Crosby continued doing what he's doing. Max, he may need to, I don't know, kind of hard. I mean, he's doing good. Maybe save your stuff a little sooner. Not burn the right front up so soon. I mean, we're getting later into the run. We still have, what, 83 laps, 87 laps? So, I don't know. It's going to be tricky.
I think that final stage is really going to be different than the beginning of the race in a lot of aspects. The main one is just how hard these guys are going to push it. Yeah, John Crosby here has gained a huge lead because these guys were battling each other and now their tires are so worn down that they really aren't going to be able to do anything to come back and catch up and close that 7-second gap that he has built. I think they're going to have to just, do some thinking when they go in, get new shoes, and figure out what they're going to have to do. I mean, they're going to have to work together. They're going to have to do a little bit of give and take. If fighting you is destroying my tires, hey, maybe I'd let you pass, but I'm not going to let you get out of my grasp, because we've got to stay caught up to this leader.
Yeah. Once they started battling, it was over. He just pulled away from him. And now it looks like Perron's getting ready to lose a spot to Hinton. Yeah, after the next stage break, there could be a caution just shortly after, for the simple fact everybody gonna push hard to gain position early on.
I feel like what we just seen there was the 5 Brandon Hinton showing some real patience and team camaraderie. He had the 69 dead to rights. He could have pushed it a little bit low there, got his nose up underneath him, and took advantage of that. But he stayed out of it, moved up the track, got behind his teammate, and just kept on keeping on. There's really no point in pushing it super hard right now and risking anything, especially with the teammate.
I think he's set on conceding, but Todd's getting really tight.
See, it just seemed like right there, the 5 was really easy on the throttle. He knows he's so race smart and just got such a high racing IQ that he knows we got a lap and a half. Stage is going to come out. I'm going to miss out on 1 extra point because I'm behind you. But when the flag is thrown for the restart, good luck.
It's on like Donkey Kong. And here's Crosby all alone. He was going to try to get him there out of 2, it seemed like.
And there we go. The caution for the stage break is in the air. These guys going to get lined up, going to stay behind that pace car, go down pit road, get some new shoes, get some of that virtual Sunoco racing fuel. And while that happens, we're going to go to a quick commercial break and then come right back here with DESI Racing Premier Truck Series Playoffs Week number 2.
Hi there, I'm Denise St. Clair, and I am so excited to introduce my co-host for today's exciting event. Former champion of the Albuquerque Open, it's Monica Blake, everybody.
I'm thrilled to be here, Denise. Why don't we get started?
Absolutely.
So no one wants to play with dirty equipment. That's why you have to keep your balls clean. Problem is, bar of soap just doesn't cut it. See? Still dirty.
Well, how can guys clean their balls so that they're more enjoyable to play with?
Well, there's finally a tool that can really get the job done. The Axe Detailer. Cleans your balls. Why don't we start with these small balls? With a soft side for lather, and a rough side for scrubbing, this can make any ball sparkly and new. Go ahead and play with those clean balls, Denise.
Wow. Could play with these balls all day. Let's see if the audience has any questions.
You there.
Can it clean these filthy balls?
Throw those fuzzy suckers down here. Look, Cleans right through the prickly surface.
What about my ball sack?
Just plop it right here and let's get to work. It's a big ball sack.
Monica, it looks like we have time for one more demonstration.
Come out here, Mr. Hackerman.
Monica, can you help me with these dirty balls?
Hank, the axe detailer offers such a crazy clean. Can even clean your old balls.
Wow. They look like new.
Incredible. They're really...
Green flag is in the air. We are back to racing here. Lap 72 of 150. It looks like the 48 Max Dinda had an excellent pit stop, was able to beat the 73 off.
Hinton got loose off too.
Oh no. Hinton being shuffled back all the way to 6th. About to go all the way back to 7th. Gonna have to see him work that back in. Let's see what happens.
Cold tires. There she started to go. He had to catch it.
Tokyo drift there. He'd be fine.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. As Ben Coons gotten by Perron. He's trying to make the moves on the 48. I hope he writes him a letter first.
A little kiss of the wall.
Just give it a kiss.
Trying to take Todd Perron's job away from him. I'm getting word now the New Hampshire is about to give him his severance package. Oh, we got a caution out. It looks like the 40 of Ben Coon.
Oh no, it's a Mario. It's a Benjamin.
I think we might have a case of the whiskey throttles here. Looks like he's going good. Watch when he comes out here, he's just going to get loose and just never be able to collect it back up.
At least he locked them up and kept it off the wall.
Yep. No damage. Wasn't hit by anybody else. Just yellow flag comes out. We'll get lined back up and see what these guys do.
He'll go get him some fresh Adidas and he'll be back on track.
Welcome back. Lap 78, about to start lap 79. Ryan Godfrey in the booth with us, man. What are your predictions for the rest of this race? Good talk. We're going to move on. Green flag is
Still on pit
in
road. He ain't made it back up here yet.
in the air. Yep.
All right, wonder what kind of game plan strategy Max is going to do here to try to keep the 73 behind him. He's going to have to he's going to have to mirror drive. There's 40 laps left, or 60 laps. Ah, dang it, I can't even count. 70 laps left. It's because I say that Crosby's going to dive here, take him on the inside.
I think with some patience, though, great things will come here. You don't want to, and 48 kind of gets into the wall as the 73 gets a little loose. But great things will come with just a little bit of patience here. Max will eventually wear out those tires, and I think the 73 will be able to pass him naturally. But if he sits here and tries to battle him early like this, they're both going to get worn down, and that's not going to be good for anybody.
Yeah, because he's on the inside, and Max knows he'll get up there and run away. He's gonna drive hard. He's gonna dive it deep in there in the corners, just to try to keep it out front. Oh, 73 got a little wiggly loose. Not quite clear. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but he wasn't able to get that much of a runoff on the front stretch. So 73 might be able to get it done here.
It's not clear. Got it right that time. But he might get him here. Nope. Max knows though, the longer he can keep him down there, the more he can make him get his stuff hot. And he'll have to back off, cool it down to get another run. That drive off on the bottom is just not there. Oh, it's Crosby spinning. He's in the wall. Caution is out. Oh my goodness, he has wrecked his car. He is not going to be happy.
See what happened there. He did clip that inside wall. I don't know how much damage he's going to have.
Oh, he was bobbling on entry. He was determined to try to make sure he was clearing Max off. He was tired of messing with Max.
Yeah, he was ready to get in front of him. Like I said, man, if patience can be a great thing here, if they keep battling side by side, it wasn't going to end well. And well, you see it right there. He shouldn't have that much damage. Let's see what happens if they go down pit road as the caution's out.
Well, good thing is you don't really need a whole lot of aero in New Hampshire. It's just a big Martinsville. He is going to burn another set of tires here, going to drop them down in a set compared to everybody else. However, he'll stay on the lead lap, and he'll probably be the quickest truck on track. Well, he already was, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, he does have 2 sets of tires remaining. If he which it looks like he's going to take some tires here, and he's going to be about 15, 16 laps fresher tires than the rest of the field, especially looking at the 48 of Max Dinda, who sat there and battled him for those 15, 16 laps. And I think he might make quick work of catching up if he can get around all these guys and get right back up there.
Oh, and this shakes things up big time up front. And you got new ball players. Perrant's going to be up there. I can't see the scroll or who's behind him, but it's going to make things a little interesting.
Our top 5 right now is looking like Max Dinda in first place, followed by Todd Perrant, his teammate Brandon Hinton, Rat Fink's Mark Holloway, and then Ben Kuhn is going to be in 5th place. And yeah, like you said, that shakes things up here. Todd's been running hot all night. Brandon's been staying consistent. Mark's been kind of all over the place, and Ben has been showing some aggression, being really hungry, wanting to get some of those spots. So we'll see what happens here.
Yard green. Max got a hell of a restart. Some great looking campers. They got some nice AC units on top. You can buy them at your local campground. There's and there's the trucks. I wonder how hard Todd's going to run here, try to hang with Max, or is he going to let him use his stuff up and then reel him in later in the run? Crosby trying to make a move on Sousa in the back, tries to make his way back to the front. His next to mark is Ben Kuhn. Oh, look like Todd got in the wall a little bit. Oh, we got a spin off of 2. That's Geist.
Oh, Geist
He's off the
again.
racing surface. There's a caution. Yeah. Looks like turn 2 is going to be the devil's advocate tonight.
Oh, it sounds like Ben Kuhn came on the radio. He said, "Oh, it was Ben Kuhn." I was thinking for some reason that was Jonathan Geist. Jonathan Geist, I forgot, isn't even on the track anymore. He's parked it a while ago. Yeah, that is the 40 Ben Kuhn. Hopefully, he doesn't have too much damage.
See, I've seen that poltergeist on the back. We're back. Green, 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 green. And look who's back up front trying to fight Denda for the lead again. John Wayne Crosby.
Yeah, Crosby's starting it with a giant move. Very fast paced.
Just
Nothing
over 50
doing
laps to go, too, here, so we're going to have some fun. Fighting hard behind these two for third. Hitting Perron and Holloway. Oh, and Coon's back up there. He's throwing the lead lap. Holloway gonna get a run on Perron here. He might clear him. Going into 3. Todd's gonna fall back in the line. Oh no, he's gonna try to stay low.
I send it down there, not enough though.
I wonder how long Crosby's gonna play with Denda before he tries to make a move.
That's exactly what I'm thinking too. I mean, we know he's got the stuff to do it.
Well, he knows the low off and get him loose. So we're gonna have to go high. He might have to do a little bump and run.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy at all running that low line like that.
Mm-mm. You don't get enough bite off. The high side keeps its momentum.
And you're just so slow coming out of that turn too.
Don't look now, but here comes Brandon Hinton. I wonder if he's going to hang back and hope. Well, no, he did exactly what I was not going to say he should do, but he's going to go up there and make a mistake. But there ain't nothing wrong with that either. I mean, it's just like playing defense. You make a move. You make the move first. That way they have to go.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think Hinton kind of just flipped the switch when playoffs started. Like, he's been more and more aggressive than usual.
Carter's just scraped the wall. He's dropping it in there a little bit deeper than they are.
I think Crosby might be in a committed relationship with the paper barrier.
But he knows that bottom's not going to prevail unless he can clear halfway through.
Ooh.
Oh, pushed up Denda a little bit. Matt's going to get a little tight off. Maybe.
Be careful, Carlos, man. He's going to burn his stuff up. Ooh.
See, he's getting where he knows he's a little quicker, but he needs that top line to make it happen. Get up in there, pack some air on that left rear quarter, make them loose. Honestly, I'm a ride right where I'm at if I'm Crosby though, enough to where I'm putting a little bit of heat on Max to make him use his stuff up, but not enough to make a mistake. Make myself make a mistake. Let me clarify.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's doing. Besides him kissing the wall a couple of times. Trying to get a pass now. Coming out of the turn, side by side.
Oh, he might have him here. He's got him to the door going in, so. Oh, Max dove in there harder. He won't go allow it.
I don't know. I think Max might clear him here.
The harder they fight, though, see now Brendan or Hinton just needs to just relax. You're where you need to be. You're right on them. Let them make a mistake. Let them wreck each other. Hell. No one's close enough to do anything yet. You know, just don't make a mistake.
No need to force the issue if two people are racing so hard.
He's still trying to make that bottom work.
Yeah, I'm with you on this. I think a bump and run here might be the play.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get him up out of that groove.
You're not gonna get him high, not gonna get him low. He's in the perfect line. Gotta do what you gotta do. Playoff driving.
Yeah, now look like in that corner, like he tried to do the diamond, see if he could get a run off. Now he's gonna drive back low. He's
Down on
got
the
on the
apron.
apron.
Pulling a max.
He lost some ground on that one.
Hinton just staying in there, though, not giving up.
And if I'm hitting
Crosby
right
rolls.
here, now if I'm hitting, I know his tires are hot. I'm gonna pressure him. I'm gonna see if I can get him to F up and do right, you know, a little bit higher and get out of the groove.
I think Crosby just needs to chill now and not try to get a pass.
Yeah, because they're gonna have to pit at least one more time.
Max a little loose there, coming out of turn. Crosby
Got a
underneath.
little run. I wonder what happened here. He's door with him. Max gonna try to dive it in deep.
Ooh.
That drive off on the outside.
Almost had him, almost.
Crosby getting so pissed right now.
I
know
can
it.
hear him in the DC right now. I know it. I'm not even in there and I know what he's saying.
Yeah, he's gonna have to rattle the cage a little bit at this point.
I
Still
think
got
he just needs
43
to-
laps to go. Well, 42.
Ooh.
That was
Close.
close.
I think he needs to get rid of all feelings and concerns and care and just do a little tap and go, a little bump and run.
Just enough to get him out of the groove and make him loose. Not enough to wreck him.
Tires the way they are right now. It's probably going to be a win.
I think he's pushed so hard trying to pass him that he's really got his stuff too hot to really do anything.
Yeah, especially trying to pass him low.
Yeah.
There's nothing down there to help.
Yeah, she backed off now. Oh, back in the wall. Backed off a little bit, maybe to help cool him off.
He loves that wall.
If he had a sponsor on that quarter panel, it's no longer there.
Trying to peek under again, but
Got a little better runoff. Nope. Didn't
Nope.
work.
that exit's a killer.
Hmm. If he's right there with one to go, I got to give you a bump and run. I have to take the EOL.
Oh, it's fully worth it if that's the case.
Racing for a win, race for a championship.
Ooh, loose.
Oh, he got loose again. Hinton gets him moved a little bit closer.
Still trying though. Goodness. Hinton's moving in for the kill.
Patience is a virtue, my son. As they fight, Top Haran gets a little bit closer.
Making his way back.
Eventually somebody's going to start swinging for the fences. I got 35 to go. Oh, in the wall.
Another little kiss. First person view.
Hinton's changed his line on his entry. He may be starting to try stuff out of the end of the runs coming up.
Bryant coming hot though.
Yes, he is. Oh, Crosby's in the wall
Yeah,
again.
loose again.
I wonder if he has any toe damage from that hitting the wall earlier. Because beforehand, he was able to just kind of walk the dog. Now he's having an issue changing oil. Got a little bit foggy. Casper and his siblings kept coming to watch the race.
Yeah, I heard the Grand Marshal is Wiz Khalifa. Willie Nelson is also here, I heard. Bryant trying to sneak under Hinton there. Not doing it though.
He saved his tires a little bit.
He's not being able to do it.
Crosby's in, all three of them in the wall a little bit. It's a tic-tac-toe.
Bryant really getting under there.
Getting tight, real tight.
Ooh,
Crosby in the wall again.
Please say that too much from your Crosby in the wall button.
After the race, he's going to have to go sign the wall. It says Crosby was here.
Yeah, that wall is turning orange. Kind of spreading out now. It's unusual for the way these guys have been running, but Laurent just sending it in the turn.
Trying to make up that ground now. Because from the looks of it, unless something crazy happens, it'll be a green flag pit stop.
I think he's doing more harm than any good on that.
You know, I wonder how early you come just to, make the first move. Make everybody else think and rethink their strategies. But it's obvious, most likely going to be a green because, we had the 1 or 2 cautions. Other than that, they were stage breaks.
Getting closer together. Crosby
Crosby's in the wall again. He's the QA inspector. He just hasn't told anybody.
Yeah, I think he might have bought some property there on Zillow. He keeps going back and back and back.
Says someone owes him rent, so just keep smacking him when he goes by. I need another cup of coffee.
Ooh, Crosby getting there now.
Getting closer.
Ooh, giving a little bump.
You know, I wonder if Max hit the brake just a little bit to make John hit the brake and check up. Keep him from being able to get there or not.
Ooh, Max getting a little loose there.
I know I do that sometimes when I'm racing. I see a truck gonna get a run or something. I'll kind of slightly, right before they're able to make that move, I'll tap my brakes so they'll have to bump me instead, and I get all their momentum.
That's such a cheat move, and I'm gonna do it now.
Hey, it's racing though. It's nothing wrong with it. It's not cheating. I'm just taking your run away. I'm just using your momentum to my advantage.
I'm stealing that. That's one of my repertoire, which is just wrecking and finishing out of the top 10. And now tapping the brakes. Ooh.
It worked really well at super speedways, especially if you're the leader on the last lap. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to win the race if you're the leader on the last lap. Well, the caveat to that, if they're side by side, we shut the hell up. He got him side door off.
He's starting to make his move. I don't know if Max is trying to sleep here or what, but now we're
no, John's trying to push him up so he gets tight and get a better run off, and it didn't work. And now hitting right on his ass. And now Todd's trying to throw his hat in the ring.
John Crosby got a second life right now. I don't know where this is coming from, but
he backed off for about 10 laps or so and let his tires cool down so he can make another run at Max. That's what allowed Todd to run back up in there. You see they're starting to pull away from Todd again.
Ooh, Max in the wall.
And Hinton's
Crosby kind of capitalizing.
Yeah, he's under him here.
I don't think it'll be enough again.
If he can get in a little bit higher on entry and force Max to stay up just above the dark asphalt, he might be okay. But until then, Max is going to have a better run off. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
A little love taps there.
Max up a little bit.
I think Crosby's just a little too low.
And then Max gets there. Crosby getting loose again. He saved it. He realized if you lift, you won't wreck.
Well, I got to learn that lesson too.
That allowed Hinton to go by though, so now's when you make your move.
To capitalize too.
I wonder if Hinton will be able to make a move on Max now that he's up there and doesn't have to deal with Crosby like he normally would have. And Crosby gonna try to pass him now.
Yeah. Crosby is going to make a series of very difficult passes here if he wants back up front. I think, two people in the wall, same time, double tap. I think he just needs to chill and wait for pit cycle or something. spot from Hinton back.
It's fighting hard for second now. That's going to allow Max to pull away.
We're not trying to throw his hat in the picture. But...
Hinting up just a little too high. He's not going to get his run off like he normally would have if he was a half a lane lower in the dark asphalt. Oh, he's going to clear him.
Oh, he just got enough. And terrible exit. Enough to keep him going, though.
It's like he was wiggling his ass at him back and forth like, nee, boo, boo.
He was doing a Nicki Minaj or something.
Now he's got half a second to catch up to Maxi Poo. Oh, Max ran high there on entry. Couldn't tell if that was in 10 or not.
A lot. Threatening Hinton right now, too. Not enough, but...
They're on mic talking about the fog rolling in. Somebody just realized it.
It's been there for almost 100 laps, but... Crosby back up there with Dinda. We can see the same thing we've seen the last 100 laps since the fogs came in. Ron kind of falling back there. That's unfortunate.
He mentioned the fog earlier as he went ahead and turned his fog lights on this truck. Oh, Max got loose off a tune and Crosby got in the wall.
It's like watching Jerry Springer.
Uh-oh, here we're going to start getting interesting now.
Crosby's kind of got him.
Oh, he's pinching Max. So he can't get the run in. It's gonna have some fun now. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Max gonna touch the wall. They're gonna touch.
Both of them got a little loose there on the exit.
He's pinching the hell out of Max. Putting so much dirty air on him so he can't get a run. Max gonna have to come off that wall and smack him a little bit.
He's being too nice to him right now. He needs to start giving him that much room if he wants to get up there.
Ooh, Crosby almost gave him the chrome horn.
Perrant switching up his line, going up top. Also kissing the wall.
Grip.
Ooh, Crosby on the inside of Dinda now again.
Oh,
contact.
He did that so he wouldn't have Mo off. He's going to clear him.
Oh, Dinda gets a little loose too.
Oh, see, now you got to go back up there and you got to play a little dirty. You got to.
Oh, he's sending it in.
Give it back to him. It's the only way you're going to do it. I mean, you go up there, bump a little bit right in the apex so he doesn't get to drive off. I wonder who's going to do what. Now Max is giving it back.
Max so low going in there. Oh, he's back on the apron. He cleared him. Apron.
Oh, in the wall, the wall.
Oh, hit with a friendly little bump there. We got 10 to go.
Will they have to pit again?
I
thought they would have.
Impressed if they don't. Unless they're praying to whichever God they believe that there's a caution.
Well, if they keep driving like they were the last 2 laps, they're probably going to be one sometime. Oh, here goes Crosby again.
Oh.
You're going to throw it in there deep. You're going to shove up the track. Matt's going to try to drive under him.
Yep.
Oh, Max got loose. Had to contain it.
The apron move's sketchy, especially when you're half on, half off. Hinton kind of pushing up now, too.
Now Crosby may walk away here with that clean air.
If he does, good on him. He deserves it for all that. That was intense. Hinton kind of threatened Dinda right now. He's been laying back, saving a little bit. That was like a boxing match watching that.
I wonder if Max is burning stuff up.
I'm wondering how John has the speed right now.
He grinning from ear to ear.
Oh my goodness. He's fast when there's no cars in front of him. That's wild.
Oh, tied in the wall for 4. Right now, it looks like the battle might be for second.
Ooh, Hinton getting a little loose there. Not a fishtailing. Crosby now with a 1.1 second lead over Max. Hinton slowly falling back a little bit too, trying to stay in there. Perrant 4th. Brian Souza up in 5th. 3 seconds behind the leader. The 56 of Holloway in 6th.
Yeah,
Ooh,
for Max
Hinton's
to
big
have a
push.
shot, though, for any of them 3 to have a shot, they're going to need a caution.
Hinton now threatening Max. Max just has insane exit speed.
Yeah, he's rotating better than they are. Right in the middle, I don't know what it is. He just rotates so much better. So he's able to get back to the throttle sooner than they are.
Crosby almost 2 second lead over everybody.
And gaining.
I don't know how he has this speed as we have 4 laps to go now. Crosby just widening the gap.
He is saving fuel. He is clutching.
He's saving and still has a 2 second lead.
That's wild. I wonder how much fuel he doesn't have. That's what I said. I figured somebody would have pit earlier.
He's clutching.
Everybody else is probably
turn.
doing something similar. Maybe. Maybe not. Yep. They're clutching.
Saving.
Everyone's clutching, hoping. I don't know what they're hoping for. None of them are close enough to catch John.
No, they're not. At this point, I would just send it.
No, they probably saving just so they can make it.
Suze is up in the conversation now. I kind of wonder if Suze is also saving. He's been back there the entire time.
2 to go. Excuse me, final lap. I looked at it wrong.
You know, the white flag is out.
Savings out the window.
Unless some freak accident happens and the wall finally catches John.
He's still clutching. He may be really low on fuel. Here comes John Wayne, W. Crosby, Alpha turn 4, and wins here at New Hampshire.
He's followed by Max, Dinda, Brandon Hinton, Brian Souza on our leaderboard is currently in 4th, Todd Perrant 5th, Mark Holloway 6th, Ben Kuhn 7th, Jonathan Geist 8th, Craig Knoll 9th.
And I did not race, so that don't matter.
Yeah. Well, you finished 10th. Congratulations. There is our top 10, technically top 9. What a battle at the end. As we have with us in the booth now, Brandon Hinton in the 5 car. Brandon, last 30 laps, how do you think that went for you?
Yeah, and I gotta apologize. When you pulled me up, I was on the iRacing chat. That was my fault. Yeah, it was good. It's just so hard to pass and make that pass on the bottom. Everybody's trying to get the run off, and it's hard to do it on the bottom. But it was a lot of fun running Crosby and Max and my teammate Todd. Those last 30 laps, that was a lot of fun.
What was your game plan with Max and Crosby fighting the way they were, or starting to?
Yeah, exactly. They were getting into it and they were racing really hard. Just didn't know if they were going to get, come up with something or maybe get involved in something. But just stay close, just in case one of them had a bobble or an issue, and try and stay out of it as best possible.
Well, congrats on 3rd place.
Thank you, buddy.
Track. You did good.
Thank you, sir.
Later, man.
And now joining us is the 48 of Max Denda. Max, Crosby fighting that whole time, trying to get that pass on you, making contact and everything. When he passes you, what's going through your head?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, so when I brought everybody down pit road, I knew we wouldn't be able to make it to the end on fuel. We were probably 3 laps short, taking maybe 2-ish, taking that green flag. And what I'm confused about is John Crosby. He was under caution. I don't think he understood the fuel situation. He was riding first gear, which is burning fuel. And I mean, that Chevy also burns more fuel generally than the Toyota. So I'm just shocked that he was able to save enough, because coming to, I think, 8 to go, I was still short by 1 whole lap. And with him fighting me that hard, I wasn't able to like save the whole time. So yeah, I mean, good job to him for saving it. I mean, I really thought he'd be short, but I was sputtering coming to the checkered. So yeah.
What was your? I'm trying to think about it. How am I going to word this? What was your plan to keep him behind you once he got back through the field after spinning? I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
For a long time. It worked.
Well, only reason I had to let him by, because I would have ran out of fuel on the backstretch and I would have lost every spot I had. So if I didn't start saving fuel right then and there, I would have been out of fuel. So that's the only thing about it. I mean, I think I'm the hardest one to pass in all of DS. If you want to pass me, I can turn myself into a brick wall and you're not going anywhere. So I think you guys saw that there. But there's really nothing I could have done, because I was still short a lap on 9 to go. So I didn't want to, rather finish second than last. So that's really all it was.
Not the finish you wanted, but big congrats on 2nd place. That's still points.
Thank you.
Now joining us, the 73 of John Wayne W. Crosby, the only beer run race driver with multiple wins. John, trying to make that pass on Max, battling him. What's going through your mind? What are you trying to do?
What was going through my mind is I'm just going to have to dump him. I didn't want to, though. It was just insanely hard to pass. There was just no way. About lap 100, I was just screaming hot. I was so mad. And then I kind of screwed myself and spun it around, and I was just so upset, and I was driving angry. And yeah, I don't know. That was just insane.
Yeah, we were saying it on the broadcast. I was like, I'm not in the video, the voice chat, but I can hear him right now, just livid with how this race is going
Yeah,
for him.
don't ask Brian what I said.
If you have to go after our interview and everything, are you gonna have to go change your underwear when you almost lost it again after coming back through the field from losing it the first time?
Man, I changed it 3 or 4 times while I was in the race. That was aggressive.
Max also brought up in his interview that we just did that he has no idea how you save fuel.
Oh yeah, I had to clutch in the last 10 laps. I needed to get around him. So probably if you see on the markers there on the fence, like coming into the corners, I usually brake around. Oh, I can't let out my secrets. Never mind. But I was clutching in coming into the corners, just to make it, and didn't have enough to do a burnout, which is unfortunate.
Big congrats on the win, John. It's always nice to see you win. And I called it before the race started.
Did you?
I said you. Well, of course I said you. But big congrats, John.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for putting this on. I really do appreciate it. And congratulations to, was it Todd? Todd and Max?
Brandon Hinton and Max.
Oh, Brandon Hinton. I'm sorry. Yeah, Brandon Hinton and Max. So definitely a big congratulations to them as well. It was definitely a very, very tough one. So, yeah, we're looking forward to next week, and we'll see what we can do.
We'll see how the points shake out and go into next week. Maybe you come out with a points lead and full head of steam.
That's the hope.
Well, this is going to conclude our broadcast of DES Premier League Racing at New Hampshire. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next week. Watch us, comment, share, like, subscribe, everything. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.